Is Keir Starmer the spineless leader who could endanger the UK's future? In a time when the UK desperately needs strong leadership, many are starting to question whether Keir Starmer is up to the task. While Nigel Farage continues to stir controversy with his proposals, it's Starmer's lack of decisive action that could prove more dangerous. From immigration to human rights, his reluctance to take a firm stand raises concerns about the country's stability. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it. Life gets busy and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. In a world where bold leadership is desperately needed, Keir Starmer seems to be missing in action. As the UK faces mounting challenges, from the ongoing immigration crisis to the erosion of human rights protections, it is Starmer's indecision and failure to confront these issues head-on that have left many questioning his ability to lead. While Nigel Farage has spent over a decade pushing for the UK's departure from the European Convention on Human Rights, ECHR, it is Starmer's lack of opposition to such controversial ideas that raises alarm. Brian Feeney, in a recent article, made the bold claim that Starmer's inaction poses a far greater threat than Farage's radical proposals. Feeney argues that while Farage may not currently have the political clout to achieve his goals, Starmer's reluctance to challenge these ideas weakens the country's political stability. Feeney's primary concern is the impact that Farage's push to leave the ECHR could have on the Good Friday Agreement, GFA. The ECHR is integral to the peace process in Northern Ireland, serving as a safeguard to ensure that all communities are protected and treated fairly. Any move to undermine this crucial treaty could destabilize the fragile peace that has held since the signing of the GFA in 1998. Despite these concerns, Starmer's government has shown an increasing willingness to accommodate Farage's rhetoric. In response to mounting pressure over immigration, Starmer has begun to echo some of Farage's hardline views, particularly on the issue of asylum seekers. Starmer's government has even explored ways to reinterpret parts of the ECHR, specifically Articles 3 and 8, which protect individuals from torture and guarantee the right to private and family life. These protections are frequently invoked in asylum appeals, and any attempt to undermine them could lead to a wave of legal challenges and potentially undermine the UK's commitment to international human rights standards. Instead of standing firm against Farage's divisive language and policies, Starmer appears to be running scared. The recent shift in Labour's stance on immigration, combined with a lack of meaningful action on the ECHR, signals that Starmer may be compromising the UK's future stability just to avoid alienating voters. Feeney argues that it's not Farage's rhetoric that we should fear, but Starmer's failure to resist it. The irony is that Starmer's government is, in many ways, chasing after Farage's vision rather than confronting it head-on. While Farage continues to stoke fear and division, Starmer has been hesitant to offer a clear alternative. His weak response to the migration crisis and his failure to uphold the values that Labour once championed have left the party in a state of political disarray. Moreover, many within the Labour Party have begun to endorse Starmer's increasingly conservative approach. Figures like Lord Blunkett and MP Graham Stringer have called for drastic changes to the UK's human rights framework, echoing Farage's calls to abandon the ECHR altogether. This shift within Labour suggests that Farage's influence on British politics is far greater than anyone anticipated. However, it's crucial to remember that Farage, despite his vocal influence, lacks the political power to push through such radical changes on his own. His failure to secure a majority in Parliament makes his proposals largely symbolic at this point. The real danger lies in Starmer's weak leadership and his willingness to bend to Farage's populist agenda. As the UK faces a crucial turning point, the question remains, will Starmer rise to the occasion and stand firm against Farage's divisive agenda, or will he continue to cower in the face of political pressure? The future of the UK may very well depend on the answer. In the face of mounting challenges, it is not Farage's radical ideas that pose the greatest danger to the UK, it is Starmer's failure to lead effectively. If Labour is to regain its political footing and defend the UK's values, Starmer must find the courage to confront the forces undermining the country's stability, rather than chasing after them.